time for some football at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills.
And now, your defending AFC.
On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. These guys, one of the fortunate 2-0 teams here to start this 2026 season. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. These guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kicker Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you on the call. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, but really creates an indecision now defensively.
Gibbs with a first down and more. Reaches the 40. Along the sideline inside the 25. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10. Here's Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. Keeps it moving. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. They're running the option, short side. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, kid. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw now is Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. The Lions out in front. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions, 1st down.
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sails through good. And the Lions drive their lead to 11.
Bills 3.
Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10 now from the 30. And not from the pistol to Cook. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Allen on third and short. He has the first over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Allen now on first down. Connecting on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Allen on third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark.
44-yard line.
And it's the Bills. With it, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
To the air again, Allen. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. Fits
it through the middle. That's After making a catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Sanders.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. And his aim was off there. He hits the left upright, and it's no good. Fox now to kick this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. They still have access to a pair of timeouts and a little time left, too, so points very much still in play here before the half. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 8.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 47. He's keeping it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here's a screen for Cup. And they bring him down around the 34.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our spin around the NFL starts.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So to begin the 3rd, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's tackled for no gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They motion the tight end over. Allen on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Collects this at the 35. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. They'll come up 1st and 10.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Sanders back to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. To the air, Sanders. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. Got some room to work. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incomplete.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bates now for the point after. No problems on the extra point there. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Bills 3. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Cotterington now to return it. Jukes out a one-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
5 boy.
Again, it's Cook. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. New set of downs for him from the 46.
What's that?
On first down, Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Allen. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
He's running for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is brought in by Coleman. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got.
And he's in for 2, so don't write him off in this two-possession game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. He still has room inside the 30. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions stretch the lead to 23. Fox now to kick this one away. Strong with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Receiver in motion, headed right. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Allen on 3rd and short. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good.
Allen now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. He goes out a little short of the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Bills. First down.
First down throw for Allen. Try and push it deep downfield. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about.
pass interference. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Flying forward on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. Hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. Nowhere around. He's got space. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Has it in close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions put up even more points in a win. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game.
Bills 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills set to take over offensively. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. It's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions, as we say so long from Buffalo.
Do you have the time to listen to me?